Morning. My name is Jim, and I'm just out here north of Hayden, North Route, I guess you'd call it. But we've been trying to make this video for some time up here, and we've had multiple issues with the GoPro camera, particularly trying to run audio in my helmet. The TRS cable that runs into the middle module that goes from the microphone to the GoPro itself, that little $50 piece of crap box you got to buy for the GoPro, the Hero 7, just doesn't work. I mean, I've been using it for years, and I've had multiple losses of audio, which a lot of people will tell you on YouTube the same thing with these GoPros. So I am going to order the DJI Osmo 4 is what I'm looking to do, and that's a much simpler audio connection for your helmet. It just uses a USB-C to a TRS cable to your lava microphone in your helmet, so you'll be in good shape. You shouldn't be able to shake that away with no audio, but we'll find out. But anyways, Sunday, June 30th, 2024. It's about 60 degrees out here. We got partly cloudy skies, and we've been getting some rain here the last few days, just some tremendous downpours, which is great for my yard, so I'm pretty happy about that. But anyways, we're going to go ahead and shoot some more stuff up here today, this morning, and try it again. Last time I was up here without the lavender mic in the helmet, I filmed in the evening, and all of what we had in the GoPros was sun in our eyes. So I looked at it with the video last night on the computer, and I threw it all away. So I'm starting over here this morning. I like to have good video quality or nothing at all. Well, we're coming up on Road 80A here. This is a little loop I like to take, ride my bike on. Gets us off that County Road 80, which gets kind of busy after 8 o'clock, which I had cars behind me, but this road's pretty quiet. Well, anyways, I haven't been out doing any video for a while. I'm still around, believe me. I've just been working on other projects besides motorcycle video. I haven't been riding the bikes that much. But now that we're getting into late June and early July, that works for me. I'm doing a lot of photography work. Been in the photo lab for, God, I don't know how much time working on things. It just takes time to learn how to shoot photos with these SLR cameras. I got a couple of them. I got a Canon 90D that I use quite a bit. And also a mirrorless camera, the Canon R6 Mark II. And it just takes time to learn how to do raw photography, how to get things focused, which I'm still working on, getting photos sharp and doing different things. So that's a lot of what I've been doing here the last few months, actually since the first year. I just haven't been doing any YouTube videos. And along with my work, I'm kind of going into semi-retirement mode, I guess I'd call it. That's the last thing I worked out with the job. And starting July 12th, I'm going to go out on my motorcycle trip, a couple weeks, I think. And then when I get back, I'm going to work every other week, I think, for a while and see how that goes. But I am heading towards retirement mode, so I'm looking forward to that. But it seems like I'm always very busy with all the stuff I got going on right now, so I'm pretty excited about that. But you know, if you ever need a lot to do when you're watching this video, think about photography and video, because it will keep you busy. There's always something to do with this stuff. I spend a lot of time working on this stuff. Not so much the actual video, but just practicing things, practicing how to shoot photos, how to shoot landscape, how to shoot waterfowl. I do that every year as well. I try to get in a waterfowl video, which I'm done with that. I don't think it came out quite as good this year as it did last year, but I have that. And I'm gearing toward I think another little project I'm going to take up is real estate photography. There you go, bird. Yeah, grouse. Real estate photography. I'm going to be working on that. So that's quite a challenge in itself, learning how to do that. HDR and they call it ambient photography for real estate. I don't know which way this horse is going to go. I just doesn't care. He's going to go where I was at. Well, I've just gotten done. I'm up here on one of my favorite photography spots out here in North Route that I do a lot of landscape photography with. Where the GoPro's pointing right now, there's the Bears Ears. It's probably out there, God, I don't know, it's probably 4 miles as the crow flies, but I do what you call well, we're just going down now into the Elkhead Creek headwaters down here. Just still on our 80A little county road. So that's the deal. You got to see what my camera setup looks like from back there at the lookout. Now we're just going to ride along and see what else we see. Let's go on down into the valley. This is all sheep country here. And I think I'm on the Smith El Rancho property here. They got a lot of sheep. A lot of sheep. And other videos I've made, which didn't turn out, I had sheep in them. And you know, I guess with a lot of photography I do, you'll probably notice I notice everything on the road to take a picture of or what have you. It's just, and it just really enriches your life to do that. So there's the little creek there. Not much to see off to my left. Man, we've had a really green summer this year. It has been spectacular with the greens. Normally this time of year it's kind of dried up, but we seem to be, a few little rains we're getting seem to be helping this grass quite a bit. So it's certainly going to provide a lot of feed for the elk and the deer and stuff like that. This is a pretty little area I like to go through. You know, nice thing about it, I can get out for a ride in the morning, come back and go eat breakfast, which I'm planning on doing here in a little while, and go from there. Probably got a few house chores today I got to work on. Let's see, I think this is the area that I normally photograph right in here. It is. Yeah, I just took a little break here in the shade. I took a couple photos with the GoPro, just farting around. The nice thing about my area here, I'm not far from the house, and I just come up here and screw around. I really don't have any agenda to deal with. So that's the deal, but you know, I will say one thing about my GoPro Hero 7s, is they're working pretty good without the external audio connection. I'm having a really good luck with them that way. So I'll probably never hook up exterior audio to them again, and then I'll just use the Osmo 4 for the helmet audio, what I'm planning on doing. Well, I'm kind of coming into the area where there's a lot of big sage grouse in here. I spooked one up. I didn't have the camera running, so maybe we'll see some more. Usually they're in pretty big flocks, those birds. So we'll see. I'm running through here a little late this morning on this section of the road. But we might run into them. Anyways, there's one right there. Big old, there's a couple of them. Oh, there's 3 of them. Look at all those. There you go. Those are pretty big birds, really. They're a lot bigger than a regular grouse. So that's your sage grouse. They're kind of rare. They have a lot of issues with hunting those right now. I just got a short, like a 3-day hunting season on them. See if we can see any more up here. So anyway, that's what you get to do with photography is. Ooh, looky there. There's 3 more. Oh, there's one flying right there. There they go. Now how's that for a shot? Beautiful, isn't it? I just got the ideal photos this morning on video. I tell you, I used to do a lot of hunting up to a few years ago. I mean, everything from birds to big game, everything. I just hunted a lot, waterfowl, and I kind of lost interest in it somewhat since I got into the photography. It's kind of ruined my shooting days because I found with my cameras I can do so much more than with my firearms. And the way things are nowadays with hunting regulations, hunting licenses, you got a camera, especially like a mirrorless or a DSLR, you know, there is no hunting season. Camera season is open 365 days a year, and there are no restrictions for what you can shoot. And you can shoot as many as you want every day and not have to buy a hunting license. Yeah, you don't bring home any meat, you don't get that, but you know, as much as I love elk meat and venison, I love to cook it, make it. But now in Colorado, since they're got this chronic wasting disease, and it's really hard to get a tag nowadays. We had a winter kill a couple years ago, which now it's hard to draw anything, and by the time you draw a tag, you got to put in your registration fees, which is $8 an animal per draw. It just gets old. So now with my photography, I can go out and photograph or shoot birds when I want to, and when the weather's nice and decent in the morning, 45 degrees out. I'm not out there 10 below zero where my triggers for my firing pin and my shotgun's frozen along the river. Not cold, freezing my ass with the camera. It's just so many advantages. I mean, yeah, you don't get to clean the bird, to bring the meat home, but you know, you can do a little hunting too. Nothing wrong with that. If you want to get some game, but the photography will put a damper in your hunting. I will guarantee it. Well, we're coming down off of the dirt trail there onto the main road. Going across Elkhead Creek here in just a second. He's getting a little bigger now than where it was. Let's see what we got. I don't know. Alright, look at the moss. Nice. You could get some different photos of that depending on the sun, if the sun was out in the morning. Beautiful place to live. Have a house right there with the creek. Can't ask for more than that. Other than getting out of here in the winter, that's about it. But beautiful place to have. pond there. Yeah, that's neat. Really neat. Well, I'm on my last road here to take me home, back to the house, the Jimmy Dunn Gulch Road here. And we're going to go ahead and do that. Old junker camper trailer. Suppose you could put somebody living there. It's always, never moves. I don't know what they do with it. We're going to have some ruts here this morning in the rain. Gotta be careful of that. I don't want to crash. I'm not much into crashing my motorcycle. Pay attention to what I'm doing instead of looking at the pond. Yeah, people get out here. These roads, when it rains and they're wet, you're not going anywhere. This adobe mud or whatever you want to call it, you're just not going to go anywhere. And all what you're doing is screwing up the road. You know, these trucks and shit get out here, Jeep or whatever, and dig these deep ruts and fight it. Makes it hard for us motorcycle people. Ride the road. I just don't care for ruts. Never have. Well, I really don't know anybody that likes to ride the ruts, personally. Ah, looky there. Another beautiful shot. Well, we're coming into another area I photographed quite a bit. Is it neutral? Yeah, it's neutral. Yeah, check this out here. So what I'm going to do, we're going to come back here this evening, because right now the sun's just not quite in the right position. But you can get a really beautiful photo out this way. Horses way down in the water there. Get a nice shot, but you got to do it in the evening when the sun is out from the west and you can grab all this stuff. So I will probably come back around 7 this evening, and that old shed down there makes a pretty good photo as well. If you catch it just right with the sun, you can. We'll see what we do tonight, this evening. We're going to come up here and do some of that focus bracketing picture shooting again, where you focus at different ranges with the same photo on a tripod and see how it comes out. So, looking good. Well, let's head on home. Yeah, if you're working at the camera, you'd be surprised. Some of the stuff you can shoot that other people may not, but that is that old beater shed. But for some reason, I think that would be a piece of work for the camera. I'll park the bike right there and take off with the camera. But you got to be ready for mosquitoes. This is mosquito heaven right in here. And they will be out this evening, no doubt about it. So if you don't bring your mosquito repellent, you're going to be sorry. So you can all say you've ridden on Rock County Road 74. That's what this is. Got a YouTube video of it. I don't think anybody has a YouTube video of Road 74. I don't think so. I'll be the first. Got a clutch cramp in my left hand. Gotta get that hand back in shape for clutching the bike. You ever get those? They're like a Charlie horse in your fingers. I just experienced that standing up. And now we'll drop on into the Yampa Valley here. Good look at Hayden. On down the hill. Somebody dumped a freezer or something right here. I saw it on the Facebook chat. They're asking for volunteers to come up here and pick it up. Somebody just dumped it there. Well, I am at the end of the road here. And once again, I want to thank you guys for riding with me. We're looking at the Yampa here. And we'll be making more videos. I just haven't had the time and doing other stuff. But my head's been a-churning with ideas for videos. And the upcoming month, I will have more video material for you. And also, I will be working on another YouTube channel called Jim Payne Life, and where the life stands for is life is good. When I started creating videos back in 2018, I used to follow a fellow named Tim Tourster, Tiny Bike to Alaska, and he always say life is good, and that really stuck with me there. So that's what I want with the Jim Payne Life YouTube channel. I don't know if I will combine it with this one or not. I don't know what you guys would think, but that YouTube channel is going to be more of a bullshitting channel. It's general photography or whatever, common sense video, what I will be doing with it. So this channel here is more of a motorcycle riding channel, so I don't know how well that would fit with the two together. So we'll see. I don't know yet, but I'm working on something here. Anyways, guys, take care, and we'll see you later.